Hi everyone, Podenz here. In this video I'm going to show you a backtest session of how I trade. I'm not profitable yet, that's why I'm recording this video so I can watch it later. If you want to watch my journey, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'll try to post a backtest video every day until I become consistently profitable. So let's do it. First look at this liquidity. It's still at the same POI. This was M15 inducements. Whatever, M15 H1. Not gonna make much difference. And now prices at H1 is mitigating up. Maybe we can long from here. This is the M5. Here or here. It would be here, but in this case it doesn't matter. There was this POI. Tap the 50%. Yeah. Maybe there's going to be some longs here. This will also be M5. There is no POI, I think. Yeah, this is already mitigated, so there's no POI here. Let's see what happens. Manipulation. This will be the extreme of the leg. And also the 50% here. Broke. So now this is the manipulation. Took out. Tap the 50%. We can long here. Since it gave the candle or hammer. Let's see what happens. Now give the engulfing. We can't long or can't short, I think. Yeah, only one. Oh, there was this M5. I didn't notice before. This was the external from here to here, broke. And this is all external. This was also M5. Came down, came up, came down, came up. Price also giving verse here. So you could have shorted, but I didn't notice this M5 before. Let's see what happens. Broke here. If it breaks here, we can short. Didn't break. Now we broke. Maybe we can do like this. Let's see. Okay. This should be in break even when there is two trades like this. I'm not going to put in break even. Manipulation. Okay, give the candle 2.17 R. So now maybe I get this stop loss in both of these. Let's see. Now price is very. This is consolidating. There was also this M5. There was no POI too long again. I'm just gonna wait a little more. Yeah. I don't see how I could have shorted here. There was this manipulation. Took this out. Took out the last liquidity. Yeah, I don't know if I could have done something different there. This is the 5. Inverse 5. And then inverse again. So now the 5 is here. Yeah. I'm not gonna try to short here again. Oh, how price ended up coming here. Maybe if I saw this leg instead of just this one, I was looking only at this. We were at the extreme here, almost. but maybe I should have looked on this, included this as well, and try to long at the extreme. Because if you look at this leg, I tried, on the middle of the leg. I don't know. Price on the broke here. This is internal manipulation. No manipulation yet. This would be a nice long. It's the extreme of this leg, but there is no manipulation. So let's just wait. Now there is this. The knife feels like price is going to break down. Let's see. Alright, gave the candle, let's try. Okay. Price needs to come back here. Oh damn. Okay, just broke up. I think this is also M5. Let's see, the M5 was here. Then it's from here to here and broke. Equal lows. 6516. I think this was the M5. And then it ended up breaking up. And then it was from here to here. And then broke down from here to here. And this is all internal. Broke here. Ended up coming down. After this break. Oh, so confusing, man. What the fuck? Yeah, I think it was here. I think that's correct. Now this is internal M5. But I don't wanna short here. Price is just moving straight up. It is also internal. I don't wanna play this. Oh, this M5 ended up holding. Closed. Manipulated F5. Oops. PI above. There's also this one. Let's try like this. Okay, didn't came back. Came back at the 50% maybe. The day probably is over. Yeah. Yeah, what a hard day. Again. It's 5 a.m. There was this manipulation. This long was nice, I think. I thought about targeting here instead of here, but I tried here just because I got greedy. I should always try to target the safer stuff first, especially at the first trades, just to get somewhere in the account. Yeah, I think this was a mistake. Because this leg, even if I didn't consider the whole leg, only this is the main move. From here to here, this entry was okay. But to target here, it's not from the same leg, you know, it's this leg from this move. I think I'm mixing legs too much, trying to always go to the greediest target. I think that's fucking me up a little bit. This short was fine, there was no way to avoid it. Took out M5. Maybe if I waited for the 50%, in this case didn't tap, and then broke straight, so there was no way to short if I waited for the 50%. There was no candles here, only here. Then instead I would have maybe shorted here, but I have a hard time to see these trades when I take out the POI, but it's still inside of this, you know. I have a hard time wrapping my mind around this. I don't know exactly how to think about it. This long was fine, I think. This is going to be stop loss anyways. And I think I should have been more aware of this leg as well. The extreme. Especially when price is consolidating like this. I need to try only at the extreme of the leg. And then this long I had a feeling it was not going to work, because it took this, price came straight down, but this was a confirmation entry either way. So my price could have held here. And yeah, I think that's it. There was this manipulation, turn M5. Yeah, this was unlucky. I didn't get tagged in again and came to the target. Alright, let's see how it did. -4. Not too bad, considering that was very hard day. Alright, so let's hope tomorrow gets better. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. God bless you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.